Before I get into this, I just wanted to say thank you. Thank you for everything, and thank you for watching this video. Since I've started covering Animal Crossing New Horizons, I've had a lot of exposure and the channel's kind of exploded. And this is something that's been requested and something that people wanted. And I thought the best way to do this was to do it casually. No edits, no crazy cuts to different things, and just get on with it. So, with that in mind, I'm going to show you around my town and why I'm doing it. I'm going to give you my review on Animal Crossing New Horizons. Let's begin. So, I don't think I've had a trace of sunlight the past month, let alone seen my friends and family. Nothing, and it's all because of this beautiful game. As I start to question why am I focusing more on paying off my in-game debts and bills than the ones I actually need to pay in real life, the slow reality of the situation starts to sink in. This game, for all its strengths and all its flaws, is incredibly addictive. Every day I wake up and load up the game, go around my town completing the bare essentials like fishing and finding fossils, and try and make progress of some kind to complete the museum or whatever. When night comes, I sleep, only to wake up and repeat the process again. So yeah, Animal Crossing New Horizons is an amazing game. If you haven't already told that from my channel yet, it's an addictive game. It's great. And the Animal Crossing community has been pining for this game for the past 8 years since New Leaf came out. And it says a lot, really, about the strength of the community to get where we get to today. So, will the fans enjoy this game? I think it's pretty obvious. It's been worth it. So when I try to explain what this game is to friends, I call it a life simulator game, but it is more than that, really. There is something about Animal Crossing that differentiates itself from other games. It's a life sim, sure, but playing it in real time, each in-game day is a day in the real world too. And each day you sign on, there could be different events or vendors waiting for you, or just might miss something out, which forces you to play daily. In this iteration, you take on the role of a resident, beginning your life on a new deserted island. But as you can see, it's kind of not deserted much anymore. I should have really recorded that, but what can you do? Uh, and without dwelling on the old, because let's face it, the visuals, the music, the gameplay, it's everything that we've come to know about Animal Crossing, but so much more. Uh, I want to focus on the new stuff. So let's go with the obvious, the Nook phone. This is how you do everything in the game. This is how that you get miles, you collect handy tools for your DIY recipes, you do everything. It's a way of you getting things through the Nook Miles program in order to unlock things and upgrade, such as backspace. I mean, I started with 20 and I'm looking at 40. It's pretty insane. You can also craft in this game. For those who've done the mobile game, then crafting shouldn't be an issue, but crafting is basically the life and blood of this game. You need to use crafting to do everything, from creating everything that you see around you right now, to getting the tools that you need in order to progress through the game, to creating just simple furniture or items like this that gives a town life. You'll be surprised how many things you can actually craft, and it's kind of insane. But with crafting being a thing now, it doesn't mean that it's good. Obviously, items still break. Obviously, you need to still be crafting, and crafting with being essentiality, it does become a chore. But that doesn't make it bad. Crafting in itself is very rewarding, and the fact that Nookmiles reward you for breaking items is a pretty fun and interesting process. However, let's be realistic. Not everything about this game is bad. Well, good, I should say. There are some bad things. Uh, I want everyone to be aware that this review only encompasses stuff from the first month of gameplay. So obviously I'm talking about things now and not things that could happen later down the line. As such, unless you time travel, obviously, and I talk about the time travel aspect I've done, I can't really touch on summer, autumn, and winter, but I'll do that anyway. Um, In-game events are obviously locked to internet, which is good, but it means that we have to wait, which is fine, but I don't see the vast majority of people returning to this game to come back for, let's say, Earth Day in April. I see a lot of people leaving the game after the first month. Uh, and also, I'm going to give this advice to anyone. Plan your island early. If you go back and look at my early videos of week 1, week 2, etc., and you see the big cluster of houses that are in the bottom left, it cost me about easily 500k to move everything, and it was a slog. I had to wait a day each day to move one house, so it took a large amount of time to get to see what you get to here. Also, if you don't have an idea what to do, set yourself a project. For instance, right now, as I'm making this video, I'm creating myself a little park area. It's already got a little dark path, it's already got a few trees set up, and as you can see here, this is the central piece of the lights. I'm still trying to get the whole kinks to it, but you get the idea. Projects and planning are some of the things that you can do to keep yourself invested, but that's what this game is. It's an investment. You're not going to be spending minutes at a time on this game. You're going to be investing hours in this game. And when I say you're going to be investing hours in this game, we just go to my profile picture and look how much hours I've done in the time I've had it. That's 120 hours right there, friends. I'm sure most of you have more hours than me, but for a month and working especially and finding time to still play this game, it's pretty intense. It would be unfair, no, not to talk about its flaws, and believe me, it's far from a perfect game. One of its huge gripes that I can see people complain about is the amount of time it takes to unlock all the features at the start. We've seen the images of people using their time to dump all the bugs and fish outside of the museum waiting for it to be open. And it could take even weeks or months to get things like the Able Sisters. This is going to encourage so much time traveling, it's unbelievable. And for those who like to enjoy the game by day basis, it's really hard to do that when it takes you weeks or months to get some of the bare things that you need to create your island. Then there's the whole emphasis on bells and nook miles, and believe me, we've been there before. Being having to check boxes of miles and bells isn't a new thing to Animal Crossing players, but the amount that you need to spend to get some of the basic stuff at the start is absurd. Okay, we already discussed crafting and the fact that things break, but the game also has a habit of not telling you what you need to do. No one would know how to unlock Able Sisters if they didn't use my guides. No one would know how to get some fish without checking guides. The game hints at things, sure, but it doesn't tell you outright what to do. You still need to go out there and check and see and find for yourself what to do. And without online, without guides, this game would have so much secrets and so much stuff that it doesn't tell you, it'd be insane. But, well, the game is a journey, and this game obviously isn't for everyone. I feel for anyone that bought this game out of all the hype that was surrounded about it and played it and didn't enjoy it, because those are the people I feel are missing out the most, because it's not really for them. This game has been crafted for the lovers of Animal Crossing and the people who love games like this. The hype circulated around this game after it was revealed last year was so huge that I don't think anything this game could have done could really amount to the success and the stuff in it. I don't think everyone would be happy, but I hope that you guys enjoyed it for what it was. But that's my thoughts. I don't know if you agree with me. Not everyone's the same. There's time travelers, non-time travelers, just as there's people that enjoy New Horizons and those who don't. But I don't know about you, but I love it, and I love every part of this game. I can't wait for the events. But that's been my thoughts, and that's been my review. So now, if you excuse me, I need to get back to tending to my island, making sure all the flowers are watered, making sure that museum of mine finally gets completed, and spending as little time with my friends and family as possible. So, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you next time. Bye!